The awakening of love. Envisioning a transformed world. Introduction. At the heart of humanity beats a deep longing, the desire for a world where peace, harmony, and justice reign. A world where compassion and connection guide our actions, and where every human being can flourish to their fullest potential. This longing is not an unattainable utopia, but a real possibility that we can build together, step by step, through the transformative power of love. Today's world faces unprecedented challenges: environmental crises, social conflicts, economic inequalities, and a growing sense of isolation and disconnection. These problems are the result of a paradigm based on fear, separation, and competition, a paradigm that has led us to prioritize individualism, consumerism, and the search for power over collective well-being in harmony with nature. It is time for a paradigm shift. It is time to awaken to the love that resides in each of us and recognize that we are all interconnected, that we are part of a larger whole, and that our actions have an impact on the world around us. Love is not a weakness, but the most powerful force in the universe, capable of healing wounds, breaking down barriers, and creating a more just and sustainable future for all. This manual is an invitation to explore the transformative power of love and to envision a world where this principle guides our actions and decisions. Through its pages, we will discover how love can change our perception of reality, heal our relationships, drive social and environmental innovation, and create a society based on compassion, collaboration, and mutual respect. The awakening of love begins in each of us. By cultivating self-love, empathy, and connection with others, we become agents of change, sowing the seeds of a brighter future. This manual will provide you with practical tools and inspiring reflections to integrate love into your daily life and contribute to the creation of a more conscious and compassionate world. We invite you to join this revolution of love. Together, we can build a world where peace, justice, and harmony prevail, a world where all beings can flourish and reach their full potential. The future is in our hands, and love is the key to opening the door to a brighter tomorrow. Chapter 1. The awakening of love in the individual. The journey to a world transformed by love begins within each individual. It is in our very being that we must sow the seeds of compassion, acceptance, and connection, so that they flourish and spread to our relationships, communities, and the entire world. In this chapter, we will explore how love can awaken in each of us, guiding us toward a more fulfilling, meaningful, and connected life. Self-knowledge and radical acceptance. Healing the wounds of the past and embracing our true essence. The first step on the path of love is self-knowledge. It involves looking in the mirror with honesty and courage, recognizing both our lights and our shadows. It is a process of deep exploration of our internal world, of our emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and patterns of behavior. Radical acceptance is the basis of self-love. It means embracing all parts of ourselves, without judgment or condemnation. Accepting our imperfections, our vulnerabilities, and our wounds from the past allows us to heal and free ourselves from the chains that bind us to suffering. Self-knowledge and radical acceptance lead us to connect with our true essence, with the divine spark that resides in each of us. By recognizing our own worth and dignity, we open ourselves to the possibility of loving ourselves unconditionally and living from a place of authenticity and personal power. Authentic and meaningful relationships. Building connections based on trust, empathy, and mutual respect. Our relationships are a reflection of our internal world. When we love and accept ourselves, we can build more authentic and meaningful relationships with others. Love allows us to connect with others from a place of vulnerability and openness, creating bonds of trust, empathy, and mutual respect. In a world transformed by love, our relationships would be characterized by honest and open communication. Express our feelings and needs clearly and directly, without fear of judgment or rejection. Deep and empathetic listening. Paying genuine attention to others, seeking to understand their perspectives and validate their emotions. Mutual respect. Recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of each person, even in the midst of disagreements or conflicts. Support and collaboration. working together to achieve common goals, celebrating each other's successes, and offering support during difficult times. Forgiveness and reconciliation. Letting go of resentment and choosing forgiveness and compassion to heal wounds and strengthen bonds. Holistic wellness. Cultivating inner peace, joy, and physical and emotional health through love. Love not only transforms our relationships and our perception of the world, but it also has a profound impact on our holistic well-being. When we live from love, we cultivate an inner peace that allows us to face life's challenges with serenity and balance. Love fills us with joy and connects us to the source of our vitality, promoting optimal physical and emotional health. Love as a source of well-being. Inner peace. Love frees us from fear, anxiety, and worry, allowing us to experience deep inner peace. By accepting ourselves and others as we are, we let go of the need to control or change reality, and we find serenity in the flow of life. Joy and fulfillment. Love connects us to the source of our inner joy, which is not dependent on external circumstances or material achievements. By living from love, we experience genuine and lasting happiness, which radiates into all aspects of our lives. Physical and emotional health. Love has a positive impact on our physical and emotional health. It reduces stress, strengthens the immune system, and promotes healthy habits. In addition, it helps us heal emotional wounds, cultivate resilience, and develop healthy self-esteem. Practices to cultivate well-being through love. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation helps us quiet our minds, connect with our inner selves, and cultivate peace and serenity. Mindfulness allows us to be present in the moment, appreciating the beauty and abundance that surrounds us. Gratitude. Gratitude helps us recognize and value the blessings in our lives, cultivating a positive and optimistic attitude. Self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in times of difficulty or suffering. It allows us to accept ourselves with our imperfections and learn from our mistakes. Connection with nature. Spending time in nature connects us to the source of life and reminds us of our interdependence with the natural world. Nature gives us peace, beauty, and a sense of belonging. Creativity and expression. Expressing our creativity through art, music, writing, or any other form of expression allows us to connect with our essence and share our light with the world. Service to others. Helping others gives us a deep sense of satisfaction and connection. By contributing to the well-being of others, we experience the joy of giving and receiving love. Love as medicine. Not only does love prevent disease and promote health, but it can also be a powerful healing tool. Scientific studies have shown that love and social connection have a positive impact on recovery from illness, reducing pain, and improving quality of life. Conclusion. Love is the key to a full and healthy life. By cultivating self-love, compassion, and connection with others, we can experience deep inner peace, lasting joy, and optimal physical and emotional well-being. Love is the medicine that heals our wounds, strengthens us in the face of challenges, and enables us to live in harmony with ourselves and with the world. By embracing love as a way of life, we create a healthier and happier future for ourselves and for generations to come. Purpose and fulfillment. Discovering our potential and contributing to the world from a place of love and service. Love not only heals and connects us, but it also drives us to discover and develop our full potential. When we live from love, we align with our true essence and find a deep purpose in life. Love gives us the strength and motivation to pursue our dreams, overcome obstacles, and contribute to the world in meaningful ways. Love as a motor of personal fulfillment. Connection to our gifts and talents. Love helps us recognize and value our unique gifts and talents. It encourages us to explore them, develop them, and share them with the world. Overcoming fears and limitations. Love gives us the courage to face our fears and overcome the limiting beliefs that prevent us from reaching our potential. It reminds us that we are capable of achieving great things when we act from love. Pursuit of meaningful purpose. Love guides us toward a purpose that goes beyond personal gratification or material success. It inspires us to find deep meaning in our lives and to contribute to the well-being of others and the planet. Perseverance and resilience. Love gives us the strength to persevere in the face of challenges and the resilience to get up after falls. It reminds us that the path to personal fulfillment is not always easy, but that it is worth traveling. Contributing to the world from love and service. When we live from love, our natural desire is to serve others and contribute to the well-being of the world. Love drives us to use our talents and resources to make a positive difference in people's lives and on the planet. Service from love is characterized by generosity and selflessness. Giving without expecting anything in return, motivated by a genuine desire to help and support others. Compassion and empathy. Put yourself in the other's shoes and understand their needs and challenges, acting with kindness and understanding. Collaboration and solidarity. Working together to achieve common goals, recognizing that we are stronger when we come together. Creativity and innovation. Using our creativity and talents to find solutions to the world's problems and create a fairer and more sustainable future. The impact of living from love and service. When we live from love and service, we not only benefit others, but we also experience deep satisfaction and personal fulfillment. Contributing to the world from a place of love allows us to finding a sense of purpose, feeling that our life has meaning and that we are making a positive difference in the world. Experience connection and belonging. Feel part of something bigger than ourselves and develop a sense of community and solidarity. Cultivate joy and gratitude. Appreciate the blessings in our lives and experience deep gratitude for the opportunity to serve. Develop our full potential. By using our talents and skills in the service of others, we grow and evolve as human beings. Conclusion. Love is the driving force that drives us to discover and develop our full potential, and to contribute to the world in meaningful ways. By living from love and service, we find deep purpose in life and experience a genuine connection to ourselves, to others, and to the universe. Chapter 2. The Awakening of Love in Society. Society, as a living organism, is composed of interconnected individuals whose collective actions and beliefs shape its reality. The awakening of love in society implies a profound transformation of the structures, systems and relationships that make it up, towards a model based on compassion, collaboration, and mutual respect. Culture of peace and compassion. Transforming the way we relate to and resolve conflicts. Today's culture, steeped in competition, individualism, and fear, has normalized violence and conflict as ways to resolve disagreements. The awakening of love in society implies a radical change in this dynamic, where peace and compassion become the pillars of our interactions. Nonviolent communication. Learning to communicate honestly and empathetically, expressing our needs and listening to those of others without resorting to aggression or manipulation. Peaceful conflict resolution. Develop skills to resolve conflicts constructively, seeking solutions that benefit all parties involved and foster reconciliation. Mediation and dialogue. Promote mediation and dialogue as alternatives to confrontation and violence, creating safe spaces for the exchange of ideas and the search for collaborative solutions. Peace education. Incorporate peace education into education systems, teaching children and young people communication, conflict resolution and empathy skills from an early age. Responsible media. Fostering a media culture that promotes peace, tolerance, and respect, rather than violence, sensationalism, and polarization. The impact of love on culture. Reducing violence and crime. By addressing the root causes of violence, such as inequality, poverty, and lack of opportunity, and promoting the peaceful resolution of conflicts, a significant decrease in violence and crime in society is expected. Improved mental and emotional health. A culture of peace and compassion would reduce stress and anxiety, fostering people's emotional well-being and resilience. Strengthening social cohesion. Empathy and collaboration would create stronger bonds between individuals and communities, promoting solidarity and mutual support. Greater creativity and productivity. An environment of peace and harmony would unleash people's creative potential, fostering innovation and the development of solutions to global challenges. Inclusion and celebration of diversity. Embracing differences and creating an equitable society for all. Love transcends the barriers that separate us and recognizes the beauty of human diversity. In a world guided by love, inclusion and the celebration of differences would be fundamental values. Society would embrace the diversity of races, cultures, genders, sexual orientations, abilities, and beliefs, recognizing that each individual brings a unique richness to the social fabric. The impact of love on inclusion. Elimination of discrimination and prejudice. Love would dissolve the prejudices and stereotypes that fuel discrimination and exclusion. People would be valued for their shared humanity, rather than judged for their differences. Equal opportunities. Love would promote the creation of a society where everyone has the same opportunities to develop and prosper, regardless of their origin or condition. Celebration of cultural diversity. Cultural diversity would be seen as a treasure, enriching society with different perspectives, traditions, and artistic expressions. Empowerment of minorities. Minority voices would be heard and respected, and measures would be taken to ensure their full participation in all areas of social life. Creating safe and inclusive spaces. Spaces would be fostered where all people feel welcomed, valued, and respected, free from discrimination and prejudice. The role of education and communication. Education and communication would play a crucial role in promoting inclusion and celebrating diversity. Inclusive education. Education systems would teach children and young people to value and respect differences, promoting empathy and intercultural understanding from an early age. Diverse representation in the media. The media would reflect the diversity of society, showcasing the stories and perspectives of people from different backgrounds and cultures. Open and respectful dialogue. Spaces for dialogue would be fostered where people can share their experiences and perspectives, promoting mutual understanding and intercultural learning. The challenge of inclusion. Inclusion is not simply tolerating differences, but actively embracing and celebrating them. It requires a profound change in our attitudes and beliefs, as well as an active commitment to dismantle the structures and systems that perpetuate discrimination and exclusion. The potential of an inclusive society. A society based on love and inclusion would be a place where all individuals feel valued and respected, where they can express their authenticity without fear of judgment, and where they can contribute to the common good from their own uniqueness. It would be a richer, more creative, and more resilient society, capable of facing the challenges of the future with unity and strength. Resilient and collaborative communities. Strengthening social ties and working together for the common good. Love transcends individual relationships and extends to the community in which we live. In a world where love is the guiding principle, communities would be transformed into spaces of mutual support, collaboration, and resilience. Social bonds would strengthen, and people would work together to create an environment where everyone can thrive. The impact of love on the community. Strong support networks. Love would encourage the creation of strong support networks, where people care for each other, share resources, and provide help in times of need. Sense of belonging and connection. People would feel more connected to their community, developing a deep sense of belonging and commitment to collective well-being. Collaboration and active participation. Love would inspire people to actively participate in community life, contributing their talents and skills for the benefit of all. Community problem solving. Instead of ignoring or avoiding problems, communities would come together to find creative and sustainable solutions based on dialogue, empathy, and collaboration. Celebrating diversity and inclusion. Communities would embrace the diversity of their members, creating spaces where everyone feels welcomed, valued, and respected. The role of citizen participation. The active participation of citizens is essential to building resilient and collaborative communities. Love drives us to get involved in community life, to make collective decisions, and to work together to create an environment where everyone can thrive. Some forms of citizen participation. Volunteering. Volunteering our time and skills to support community projects or help people in need. Community organizations. Participate in local organizations that work to improve the quality of life in the community. Neighborhood assemblies and meetings. Participate in spaces for dialogue and decision-making, sharing our ideas and listening to the perspectives of others. Citizen initiatives. Propose and lead projects that address specific community needs. Mutual support. To provide emotional and practical support to our neighbors, creating a network of solidarity in mutual care. The challenge of collaboration. Collaboration requires overcoming individualism and selfishness and learning to work together effectively. It involves listening to each other's perspectives, giving in on some points, and finding solutions that benefit everyone. The potential of loving communities. Love-based communities would be spaces of growth, support, and transformation. They would be places where people feel safe, connected, and empowered to reach their full potential. By strengthening social ties and working together for the common good, we can create resilient and vibrant communities that inspire positive change in the world. Education for awareness. Cultivating emotional intelligence, creativity, and critical thinking from childhood. The current educational system, in many cases, focuses mainly on the acquisition of knowledge and technical skills, leaving aside the integral development of the human being. In a world based on love, education would be transformed to cultivate emotional intelligence, creativity, and critical thinking from childhood, preparing new generations to build a more conscious and compassionate future. The impact of love on education. Development of emotional intelligence. Education would foster the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's own and others' emotions, promoting empathy, assertive communication, and peaceful conflict resolution. Creativity encouragement. Creativity in all its forms would be valued and cultivated, providing students with opportunities to express themselves, explore their talents, and develop innovative solutions to the world's challenges. Encouraging critical thinking. Education would teach students to question, analyze, and evaluate information critically, fostering intellectual autonomy and the ability to make informed decisions. Values based on love. Values such as compassion, cooperation, respect, and social responsibility would be integrated into the educational curriculum, guiding students toward a life based on love and service. Teacher-student relationship based on respect and trust. Teachers would become guides and mentors, creating a safe and stimulating learning environment where students feel supported and valued. The role of education in social transformation. Education is a powerful tool for social change. By cultivating emotional intelligence, creativity, and critical thinking from childhood, we are preparing new generations to build a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world. Conscious and responsible citizens. Students would develop deep understanding of global challenges and their role in creating solutions. Compassionate and ethical leaders. Education based on love would form leaders capable of making wise and ethical decisions, guided by collective well-being and respect for all forms of life. Innovators and creators. Students would become creative thinkers and problem solvers, able to imagine and build a better future for all. Agents of change. Education would empower students to become agents of change, challenging injustices and actively working to create a more loving and compassionate world. The challenge of educational transformation. Transforming the education system requires a profound change in the way we understand and value education. It involves overcoming the mentality of competition and individual success, and embracing a more holistic vision that fosters the integral development of the human being. The potential of a love-based education. An education based on love can unleash human potential and create a generation of citizens who are aware, compassionate, and committed to building a better world. By cultivating emotional intelligence, creativity, and critical thinking from childhood, we are sowing the seeds of a brighter, more hopeful future for all. Chapter 3. The Awakening of Love in the Economy. The economy, as a system that governs the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services, plays a crucial role in shaping our society. Today, the dominant economic model is based on competition, unlimited growth, and profit maximization, often at the expense of human and planetary well-being. The awakening of love in the economy implies a radical transformation of this system, towards a model that prioritizes the common good, sustainability and equity. Economy for the common good. Rethinking the economic system to prioritize the well-being of people and the planet. The economy of the common good proposes a paradigm shift, where success is measured not only by economic profit, but also by the positive impact on society and the environment. In this model, companies and organizations would be evaluated based on their contribution to people's well-being, social justice, environmental sustainability, and transparency in their operations. Love, as a guiding principle of the economy of the common good, would be manifested in prioritize human needs. The economy would focus on meeting the basic needs of all people, ensuring access to food, housing, education, health, and a healthy environment. Promote social justice. It would seek to reduce economic and social inequality, creating fairer systems that distribute wealth equitably and provide opportunities for all. Protect the environment. The economy would respect the limits of the planet, adopting sustainable practices that preserve natural resources and reduce environmental impact. Foster transparency and accountability. Companies and organizations would be transparent in their operations and accountable to society for their social and environmental impact. The impact of the economy of the common good. Greater well-being and happiness. By prioritizing human needs and collective well-being, the economy of the common good would promote a higher quality of life and happiness for all. Reducing poverty and inequality. A more equitable distribution of wealth and opportunities would reduce poverty and inequality, creating a fairer and more cohesive society. Environmental protection. The adoption of sustainable practices would ensure the preservation of the planet for future generations. Increased trust and cooperation. Transparency and accountability would foster trust between businesses, consumers, and society at large, promoting cooperation and collaboration. The challenge of economic transformation. The transition to an economy of the common good requires a profound change in our mentality and in our economic structures. It involves overcoming the obsession with economic growth at any cost and embracing a more holistic vision that values human well-being and the sustainability of the planet. The potential of an economy based on love. An economy based on love has the potential to create a world where everyone can thrive, where cooperation and solidarity replace cutthroat competition, and where caring for the planet is a top priority. By adopting love as the guiding principle of our economy, we can build a more just, sustainable, and prosperous future for all. Collaboration and cooperation. Fostering collaboration between companies and organizations to create innovative and sustainable solutions. Love, in the economic context, transcends ruthless competition and promotes collaboration and cooperation as engines of progress. In a world where love guides the economy, companies and organizations would stop seeing each other as rivals and start working together to create innovative and sustainable solutions that benefit all of society and the planet. The impact of love on business collaboration. Strategic alliances. Love would encourage the creation of strategic alliances between companies, sharing knowledge, resources, and technologies to address complex challenges and develop innovative solutions. Healthy and ethical competition. Competition would still exist, but it would be based on quality, innovation, and positive impact, rather than exploitation or manipulation. Ethical and sustainable supply chains. Companies would work with suppliers and partners who share their values of social and environmental justice, creating transparent and accountable supply chains. Impact investing. Capital would be directed towards projects and companies that generate a positive impact on society and the environment, rather than solely seeking maximum economic benefit. Open innovation. Companies would share knowledge and technologies openly, fostering collaboration and accelerating the development of solutions to global challenges. The role of technology and communication. Technology and communication would play a crucial role in promoting business collaboration and cooperation. Collaboration platforms. Digital platforms would be developed to facilitate connection and collaboration between companies, organizations, and social entrepreneurs, allowing the exchange of ideas, resources, and knowledge. Transparent communication. Companies would adopt transparent and open communication, sharing information about their practices, impacts, and goals with their shareholders. Collaborative networks. Collaborative networks would be created between companies, universities, governments, and civil society organizations to address complex challenges and jointly develop innovative solutions. The challenge of collaboration. Collaboration requires overcoming the mindset of competition and individualism and learning to work together effectively. It involves building trust, sharing knowledge and resources, and being willing to compromise on some points to achieve common goals. The potential of business collaboration. Business collaboration based on love can generate a significant positive impact on society and the planet. By working together, companies can develop innovative solutions. The combination of knowledge, resources, and technologies can lead to the creation of innovative solutions to complex problems that no one company could solve alone. Promote sustainability. Collaboration can drive the adoption of more sustainable business practices, reducing environmental impact and promoting the conservation of natural resources. Create jobs and opportunities. Collaboration can generate new jobs and economic opportunities, especially in emerging sectors such as renewable energy, circular economy, and social technology. Strengthen trust and reputation. Companies that collaborate transparently and ethically can improve their reputation and strengthen the trust of consumers and society at large. Purposeful work. Transforming work into a source of personal fulfillment and contribution to the world. In the current economic system, work is often perceived as a necessary obligation to earn an income, rather than as a source of personal fulfillment and contribution to the world. The awakening of love in the economy would transform this vision, placing purpose and fulfillment at the center of the work experience. The impact of love at work. Alignment with values and passions. Love would drive us to seek out jobs that are aligned with our values and passions, allowing us to express our creativity and talents in service to others. Sense of purpose and contribution. Work would become a source of meaning and satisfaction, allowing us to contribute to the well-being of society and the planet. Collaboration and mutual support. Work environments would encourage collaboration, mutual respect, and support among colleagues, creating a positive and nurturing work environment. Personal and professional development. Companies would invest in the comprehensive development of their employees, providing opportunities for learning and growth both personally and professionally. Work-life balance. Work-life balance would be valued, recognizing the importance of rest, free time, and connection to family and community. The role of companies and organizations. Companies and organizations would play a key role in this transformation, adopting practices that promote purposeful work and the personal fulfillment of their employees. Values-based company culture. Companies would cultivate a culture based on love, compassion, integrity, and service, creating a work environment where people feel valued and motivated. Flexibility and autonomy. Employees would be offered greater flexibility and autonomy in their work, allowing them to balance their work responsibilities with their personal and family needs. Development opportunities. Companies would invest in the development of their employees, providing training, mentoring, and career growth opportunities. Fair wages and decent working conditions. Fair pay and decent working conditions would be guaranteed for all employees, recognizing the value of their work and their contribution to the company and society. Social and environmental purpose. Companies would integrate a social and environmental purpose into their mission, seeking to generate a positive impact on the world beyond the simple generation of economic benefits. The challenge of finding a job with purpose. Finding a job that allows us to express our purpose and contribute to the world can be challenging in today's system. However, the awakening of love in the economy would open up new opportunities and encourage the creation of more meaningful and fulfilling jobs. The potential of purposeful work. Purposeful work has the power to transform our lives and society as a whole. By finding a job that we are passionate about and that allows us to contribute to the world, we experience greater satisfaction, motivation, and a sense of personal fulfillment. In addition, purposeful work can drive innovation, creativity, and the development of solutions to global challenges. 3.4 Reducing inequality, creating fairer economic systems that guarantee opportunities for all. Economic inequality is one of the greatest injustices of our time. The current system concentrates wealth in the hands of a few, while millions of people struggle to meet their basic needs. The awakening of love in the economy involves a radical commitment to social justice and the creation of systems that guarantee opportunities for all. The impact of love on reducing inequality. Equitable distribution of wealth. Love would impel us to question the excessive accumulation of wealth and to promote systems that ensure a fairer distribution of resources. Fair wages and access to opportunities. A living wage would be guaranteed for all workers, as well as access to education, training, and professional development opportunities, allowing each person to reach their full potential. Progressive tax systems. Progressive tax systems would be implemented that tax those who have the most more, redistributing wealth and funding essential public services such as education, health, and housing. Social protection. Strong social safety nets would be established to ensure a minimum level of well-being for all, including the most vulnerable and marginalized. Collaborative and solidarity economy. Alternative economic models based on cooperation, exchange, and solidarity would be promoted, where collective benefit takes precedence over individual benefit. The role of consciousness and collective action. Reducing inequality requires a shift in consciousness at the individual and collective levels. We must recognize the injustice of the current system and commit to working together to create a more equitable world. Responsible consumption. Choose products and services from companies that promote social and environmental justice and avoid those that exploit their workers or harm the planet. Support for social organizations and movements. Participate in organizations and movements that fight for social and economic justice and support public policies that promote equity and the redistribution of wealth. Financial education and empowerment. Foster financial literacy and economic empowerment for marginalized communities, giving them tools to lift themselves out of poverty and build a better future. Solidarity and mutual support. Practice solidarity and mutual support, sharing resources and opportunities with those who need it most. The challenge of economic justice. Creating a more just and equitable society means overcoming vested interests and entrenched power structures. It requires political and social commitment to implement policies that promote the redistribution of wealth and equal opportunities. The potential of an economy based on love. An economy based on love can create a world where prosperity is shared by all, where human dignity is respected, and where every person has the opportunity to develop their full potential. By overcoming inequality and injustice, we can build a more peaceful, harmonious, and sustainable society. Chapter 4. The Awakening of Love on the Planet. The Earth, our home, is a living being that provides us with everything we need to exist: air, water, food, and beauty. However, we have forgotten our deep connection to nature, treating it as an inexhaustible resource and exploiting it without consideration. The awakening of love on the planet implies a radical change in our relationship with the Earth, recognizing its intrinsic value and acting responsibly and carefully to protect and preserve it. Reconnecting with nature. Caring for the Earth and living in harmony with all living things. Love for the Earth calls us to reconnect with nature, to recognize that we are part of it, not owners of it. It involves awakening our sensitivity to the beauty and wisdom of nature and cultivating a relationship of respect and reciprocity with all living beings. Awareness of interdependence. Recognizing that our survival and well-being depend on the health of the planet. Understand that our actions have a direct impact on the ecological balance and on the lives of other species. Gratitude and reverence. Cultivate a sense of gratitude and reverence for the Earth, acknowledging the gifts it gives us and appreciating its beauty in diversity. Connection with nature. Spending time in nature, observing its cycles, listening to its sounds, and feeling its energy. Reconnecting with our body and our intuition through contact with earth, water, air, and fire. Sustainable practices. Adopt everyday practices that reduce our environmental impact, such as recycling, composting, saving energy and water, and responsible consumption. Environmental activism. Getting involved in actions and movements that promote environmental protection and the fight against climate change. The impact of love on our relationship with nature. Care and protection of the environment. Love would drive us to care for and protect the earth, making conscious decisions that minimize our environmental impact and promote sustainability. Respect for all forms of life. We would recognize the intrinsic value of all living things, from animals and plants to ecosystems and microorganisms, and act with respect and consideration for them. Deep connection with the earth. We would develop a more intimate and meaningful relationship with nature, finding peace, inspiration, and healing in its presence. Gratitude and celebration of life. We would learn to appreciate the beauty and abundance of the earth, celebrating life in all its forms and expressing our gratitude for the gifts it gives us. The challenge of reconnection. In a world dominated by technology and urban life, reconnecting with nature can be challenging. However, it is essential for our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. We must find ways to integrate nature into our lives, whether through walks in the park, gardening, contact with animals, or simply gazing at the beauty of the starry sky. The potential of a loving relationship with the earth. By reconnecting with nature and living in harmony with it, we can create a sustainable and prosperous future for all living things. Love for the earth will guide us towards more responsible and respectful practices, ensuring that future generations can enjoy a healthy and abundant planet. Transition to sustainability. Adopting responsible practices and promoting the use of renewable energy. Love for the earth drives us to seek a harmonious balance between our needs and the planet's ability to regenerate. The transition to sustainability involves adopting responsible practices in all areas of our lives, from production and consumption to waste management and transport. Love guides us towards renewable energy. Move away from fossil fuels and promote the use of clean, renewable energy sources, such as solar, wind, geothermal, and hydropower. This would reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate climate change. Sustainable agriculture. Encourage agricultural practices that respect biodiversity, conserve soil and water, and reduce the use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers. This would ensure the production of healthy food and the protection of natural ecosystems. Sustainable mobility. Promote public transport, cycling and electric vehicles, reducing dependence on cars and reducing air pollution. Energy-efficient buildings. Construct and renovate buildings with energy efficiency criteria, using sustainable materials and minimizing energy and water consumption. Circular economy. Reduce, reuse, and recycle materials, minimizing waste generation and promoting the reuse and recycling of products. The impact of sustainability. Climate change mitigation. Adopting sustainable practices would reduce greenhouse gas emissions and help curb global warming. Preservation of biodiversity. The protection of natural ecosystems and the promotion of sustainable agriculture would ensure the survival of species and the conservation of biodiversity. Improved air and water quality. Reducing pollution and using resources responsibly would improve air and water quality, benefiting human health and that of all living things. Green job creation. The transition to a sustainable economy would generate new jobs in sectors such as renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and waste management. Community resilience. Sustainable communities would be more resilient to environmental and economic challenges, ensuring a safer and more prosperous future for all. The challenge of sustainability. The transition to sustainability requires a profound change in our production and consumption patterns, as well as significant investment in clean technologies and sustainable infrastructure. It also implies overcoming the resistance of economic interests rooted in the current model. The potential for a sustainable future. A sustainable future is possible if we act with love and responsibility towards the earth. By adopting sustainable practices and promoting the use of renewable energy, we can create a world where future generations can thrive in harmony with nature. Conscious consumption. Rethinking our consumption habits and prioritizing quality over quantity. Love invites us to reflect on our consumption habits and to question the culture of unbridled consumerism that prevails in today's society. In a world guided by love, consumption would become a conscious and responsible practice, where quality, durability, and positive impact would prevail over the quantity and accumulation of material goods. The impact of love on consumption. Prioritize quality over quantity. Love would lead us to value the quality and durability of products, instead of being carried away by the temptation to buy more than we need or to follow the latest trends. Responsible and ethical consumption. We would choose products and services that are produced ethically and sustainably, respecting workers' rights and minimizing environmental impact. Waste reduction. We would be more aware of the amount of waste we generate and look for ways to reduce, reuse and recycle the products we consume. Sharing and collaborating. We would encourage a culture of sharing and collaboration, exchanging goods and services instead of buying everything new. Value experiences over possessions. Love would teach us to find happiness in experiences, relationships, and personal growth, rather than seeking it in the accumulation of material goods. The role of education and awareness. Education and awareness would play a fundamental role in promoting conscious consumption. Education for responsible consumption. Education systems would teach children and young people to make informed and responsible consumption decisions, considering the social and environmental impact of their choices. Awareness-raising campaigns. Awareness-raising campaigns would be carried out to inform the population about the effects of unbridled consumerism and promote more sustainable alternatives. Transparent labeling. Companies would be required to provide clear and transparent information about the origin, materials, and environmental impact of their products, allowing consumers to make informed decisions. Promotion of the circular economy. Initiatives that promote the reuse, repair, and recycling of products would be supported, reducing the generation of waste and extending the useful life of goods. The challenge of conscious consumption. Conscious consumption involves resisting social pressure and advertising that encourages us to buy constantly. It requires a change in mentality and the adoption of more responsible and sustainable consumption habits. The potential of conscious consumption. Conscious consumption can have a significant positive impact on the planet and society. By reducing our consumption of resources and choosing ethical and sustainable products, we can contribute to environmental protection, social justice, and the creation of a more equitable and resilient economy. Regeneration and restoration. Healing damaged ecosystems and creating a sustainable future. Love for the earth drives us not only to protect what is still left, but also to heal the wounds we have caused. The regeneration and restoration of damaged ecosystems is an act of love and responsibility towards the planet and future generations. Healing the earth. We must acknowledge the damage we have caused to ecosystems and actively engage in their restoration. This involves cleaning up pollution, reforesting degraded areas, and protecting biodiversity. Regenerative agriculture. Adopting agricultural practices that restore soil health, promote biodiversity, and capture carbon from the atmosphere. Ecological restoration. Participate in ecological restoration projects, such as the reintroduction of native species, the recovery of wetlands, and the rehabilitation of rivers and streams. Circular economy. Promote economic models that reduce the extraction of natural resources and encourage the reuse and recycling of materials. Environmental education. Educate new generations about the importance of conservation and restoration of ecosystems, inspiring them to become stewards of the earth. Key message. The regeneration and restoration of the earth is an act of love and healing. By working together to reverse the damage done and create a sustainable future, we are demonstrating our commitment to the well-being of the planet and all forms of life that inhabit it. Chapter 5. The role of artificial intelligence in the awakening of love. Artificial intelligence, in its constant evolution, is presented as a tool with transformative potential that can play a crucial role in awakening love and building a more compassionate and connected world. However, it is essential that their development and implementation are guided by sound ethical principles, ensuring that their primary focus is the well-being of humanity and the planet. Artificial intelligence in the service of love. How technology can amplify compassion, connection, and collaboration. Artificial intelligence, used consciously and ethically, can become a powerful ally to amplify love in the world. By harnessing its potential, we can fostering human connection. Artificial intelligence can transcend geographic and language barriers, facilitating communication and collaboration between people from different cultures and backgrounds. Promote empathy and compassion. Through immersive experiences created with artificial intelligence, we can better understand the realities of others, fostering empathy and compassion. Facilitate collaboration and problem solving. Artificial intelligence can analyze large volumes of data and identify patterns, which is invaluable for collaboratively addressing complex social and environmental problems. Support personal and spiritual development. Artificial intelligence can offer tools and resources that drive personal and spiritual growth, such as meditation, mindfulness, and emotional intelligence development apps. Key message. Artificial intelligence has the potential to be a powerful tool for awakening love and building a more compassionate, connected, and sustainable world. However, it is essential that their development and application are guided by ethical principles and focus on human and planetary well-being. Education and global awareness. Using artificial intelligence to spread knowledge and promote love-based values. Artificial intelligence can be a key tool in education and the promotion of values based on love at a global level. Some potential applications include universal access to education. Artificial intelligence can help overcome geographical and economic barriers, providing access to quality education to people around the world through online learning platforms, automatic translation of educational content, and personalized virtual tutoring systems. Personalized learning. Artificial intelligence can tailor content and learning pace to each student's individual needs, maximizing their potential by analyzing performance data, identifying areas for improvement, and recommending resources and activities specific to each student. Promoting ethical values. Artificial intelligence can be used to create educational content that fosters values such as compassion, empathy, justice, and sustainability through interactive simulations, educational games, and narratives that explore ethical dilemmas and promote critical reflection. Global awareness. Artificial intelligence can facilitate the exchange of knowledge and experiences between people from different cultures, promoting global understanding and collaboration by creating cultural exchange platforms, automatic language translation, and data analysis to identify areas of collaboration and mutual understanding. Key message. Artificial intelligence, used ethically and responsibly, can democratize access to education, personalize learning, promote ethical values, and foster global awareness, thus contributing to the awakening of love and the construction of a more compassionate and connected world. Conflict resolution and peace building. Applying artificial intelligence to mediate conflicts and foster mutual understanding. Artificial intelligence can be a valuable tool for conflict resolution and peace building. Some potential applications include data analysis for conflict prevention. Artificial intelligence can help identify patterns and trends that may indicate a risk of conflict, allowing for early intervention. This would be achieved by analyzing large volumes of data, such as news, social media, and historical records, to detect early warning signs and predict potential conflict scenarios. Mediation and facilitation of dialogues. Artificial intelligence can be used to facilitate communication and negotiation between parties in conflict, helping to find peaceful solutions. This could include using chatbots or machine translation systems to facilitate communication between people who speak different languages or developing sentiment analysis tools to identify areas of agreement and disagreement. Promoting cross-cultural understanding. Artificial intelligence can help overcome cultural and linguistic barriers, facilitating communication and understanding between people from different backgrounds. This could include developing cultural translation tools that help people understand the norms and values of other cultures, or using artificial intelligence to create virtual reality experiences that allow people to experience life in other cultures. Reconciliation and peace-building. Artificial intelligence can be used to create experiences that promote empathy and understanding between conflict-affected communities, facilitating reconciliation and lasting peace-building. This could include using artificial intelligence to create interactive narratives that allow people to experience the stories of others and understand their perspectives, or developing data visualization tools that show the human impact of conflict and promote empathy. Key message: artificial intelligence can play an important role in conflict resolution and peacebuilding by providing tools for prevention, mediation, promotion of intercultural understanding and reconciliation. By using AI ethically and responsibly, we can create a more peaceful and harmonious world. Social and environmental innovation. Developing technological solutions that promote sustainability, equity, and collective well-being. Artificial intelligence can be a driver of social and environmental innovation, helping to develop technological solutions that promote a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Artificial intelligence, with its ability to process large volumes of data and learn from patterns, can be instrumental in creating innovative and efficient solutions in a number of areas. Renewable energy and energy efficiency. Artificial intelligence can optimize the generation and distribution of renewable energy, as well as improve energy efficiency in buildings and industries. By analyzing weather and energy consumption data, artificial intelligence can predict demand and adjust renewable energy production, maximizing its use and reducing waste. In addition, it can identify consumption patterns in buildings and industries, suggesting improvements to reduce energy consumption and carbon emissions. Sustainable agriculture and food security. Artificial intelligence can help develop more sustainable and resilient agricultural systems, ensuring healthy food production for all. By analyzing soil, climate, and crop data, artificial intelligence can optimize the use of resources such as water and fertilizers, improve crop resistance to pests and diseases, and predict yields for better planning of food production and distribution. Natural resource management and biodiversity conservation. Artificial intelligence can be used to monitor and protect natural ecosystems, as well as to sustainably manage water and forest resources. With the use of drones, sensors, and satellite imagery analysis, artificial intelligence can detect deforestation, poaching, and other environmental impacts, enabling a quick and effective response. In addition, it can help model and predict the impact of different human activities on ecosystems, facilitating informed decision-making for conservation. Health and well-being. Artificial intelligence can improve access to health services, facilitate the diagnosis and treatment of diseases, and promote healthy lifestyle habits. Through the analysis of medical histories and medical images, artificial intelligence can help in the early diagnosis of diseases and in the personalization of treatments. It can also be used to develop apps that promote healthy habits, such as tracking physical activity and nutrition. Education and empowerment. Artificial intelligence can provide access to education and training to people around the world, empowering them to create a better future for themselves and their communities. Artificial intelligence-powered online learning platforms can offer personalized courses and educational resources, tailored to each individual's needs and abilities, regardless of their geographic location or economic situation. Key message: artificial intelligence, used with an ethical and human-centered approach, can be a powerful tool to drive social and environmental innovation, contributing to a more sustainable, equitable, and prosperous future for all. Chapter 6. Challenges and opportunities on the path of love. The path to a world transformed by love is not without its challenges. As we move towards a more compassionate, just, and sustainable society, we will encounter obstacles and resistance that will test our resolve and commitment. However, we will also discover opportunities to grow, learn, and strengthen our connection to the love that resides in each of us. Overcoming resistance to change. Addressing the obstacles and fears that may arise when challenging the current system. Change, by nature, generates uncertainty and resistance. By challenging the current system and proposing a new paradigm based on love, we are likely to face opposition from those who benefit from the status quo or who fear losing their power and control. We may also encounter internal resistance, in the form of fears and limiting beliefs that prevent us from moving forward. Fear of the unknown. Change involves stepping out of our comfort zone and venturing into uncharted territory. It is natural to be afraid of uncertainty, but love gives us the courage to face our fears and embrace the possibilities that open up before us. Attachment to power and control. The current system is based on structures of power and control that benefit the few at the expense of the many. Those who cling to these structures may resist change, fearing losing their privileges and their position of dominance. Limiting beliefs. We have been conditioned to believe that competition, individualism, and the pursuit of self-gain are the only ways to move forward in life. These limiting beliefs can hinder our ability to imagine and create a world based on love and collaboration. Inertia and comfort. Sometimes, resistance to change comes simply from inertia and comfort. We get used to living a certain way, even if it does not make us happy, and we resist getting out of our routine and exploring new possibilities. Overcoming resistance to change involves awareness and acceptance. Recognize that resistance to change is natural and that it is part of the transformation process. Accept our own fears and doubts, and work with them in a compassionate way. Communication and dialogue. Open spaces for dialogue and communication with those who resist change, seeking to understand their perspectives and concerns. Education and awareness. Educating about the benefits of a world based on love and the need for a paradigm shift. Share inspiring stories of people and communities who are creating a more just and sustainable future. Compassionate leadership. Exercising leadership based on love, empathy, and active listening. Inspire and motivate others through examples and action. Patience and perseverance. Recognize that change takes time and requires constant commitment. Do not be discouraged in the face of obstacles and move forward with determination and hope. Key message. Resistance to change is an inevitable challenge on the path to a world transformed by love. However, by addressing it with awareness, communication, education, and compassionate leadership, we can overcome obstacles and move toward a more just and sustainable future for all. Cultivate patience and perseverance. Recognize that transformation takes time and requires constant commitment. Building a world based on love is a gradual process that requires patience and perseverance. We cannot expect to change overnight centuries of conditioning and structures rooted in fear and separation. Social and cultural transformation takes time, and we must be willing to commit ourselves for the long term, even when the results are not immediate. Change is a process. Personal and collective transformation does not happen in a linear or instantaneous way. There will be advances and setbacks, moments of enthusiasm and moments of discouragement. It is important to recognize that change is a process that requires time, effort, and constant dedication. The importance of perseverance. Along the way, we will encounter obstacles and challenges that will test our resolve. Perseverance is the key to overcoming these obstacles and keeping moving toward our goals, even when the going gets tough. Celebrate small achievements. Every step we take toward a more loving world, no matter how small, is cause for celebration. Recognizing and valuing our achievements helps us stay motivated and move forward with hope and enthusiasm. Learn from mistakes. On the road to transformation, it is inevitable to make mistakes. Instead of becoming discouraged, we should learn from them, adjust our focus, and move forward with renewed determination. Cultivate patience. Patience is an essential virtue on the path of love. We must learn to accept that change takes time and that we cannot force results. Patience allows us to remain calm and serene even in the midst of adversity. Maintain the long-term vision. It is important not to lose sight of our vision of a world transformed by love. Constantly remembering what we are working on and where we are headed will help us stay focused and motivated along the way. Finding support and community. The road to change can be lonely at times. It is important to surround ourselves with people who share our vision and provide support and encouragement during difficult times. The community strengthens us and reminds us that we are not alone in this fight. Key message. Transformation to a world based on love requires patience, perseverance, and constant commitment. By cultivating these qualities, we can overcome challenges, celebrate small accomplishments, and maintain long-term vision, moving forward with hope and determination toward a more loving and compassionate future for all. Celebrate small steps. Recognize and value progress, no matter how small, on the path to a more loving world. The transformation to a world based on love is a long and sometimes challenging journey. It is easy to get discouraged or overwhelmed by the magnitude of the problems we face. That is why it is critical to celebrate small steps, recognize and value every breakthrough, no matter how small, on the path to a more loving and compassionate world. The power of gratitude. Gratitude allows us to recognize and appreciate the blessings that are already present in our lives. By cultivating gratitude, we open ourselves to abundance and joy, even in the midst of challenges. Celebrating small steps is a way to express gratitude for the progress we are making, for ourselves and for the world. Maintain motivation and enthusiasm. Recognizing and valuing our achievements, no matter how small, helps us maintain motivation and enthusiasm on the path to change. Every step we take, every act of love and compassion brings us a little closer to the realization of our vision of a better world. Inspire and empower others. Celebrating our accomplishments not only benefits ourselves, but it can also inspire and empower others. By sharing our success stories, no matter how small, we can show others that change is possible and that each of us can make a difference. Create a culture of celebration. Rather than focusing solely on issues and challenges, we must cultivate a culture of celebration, where we recognize and value the efforts and achievements of individuals and communities who are working to create a more loving world. Fostering hope and resilience. Celebrating small steps helps us maintain hope and resilience in the face of adversity. It reminds us that change is possible and that, together, we can create a brighter future for all. Key message. Celebrating small steps is essential to maintaining motivation, hope, and resilience on the path to a world transformed by love. By recognizing and valuing every breakthrough, no matter how small, we empower ourselves and others to move forward with joy and determination. Maintaining hope and vision. Remembering the transformative power of love and envisioning the future we want to create. The road to a world based on love can be long and challenging. In times of difficulty or discouragement, it is crucial to maintain hope and vision, to remember the transformative power of love, and to envision the future we want to create. Hope gives us the strength to keep going, even when things seem difficult, and vision guides us toward our ultimate goal. The power of visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows us to create a clear and detailed mental picture of the future we wish to manifest. By envisioning a world based on love, compassion, and justice, we strengthen our conviction that it is possible and motivate ourselves to work toward it. The importance of hope. Hope is the light that guides us in the darkness, the force that drives us forward even when we face obstacles and challenges. Hope reminds us that change is possible and that, together, we can create a better future for all. Love as a source of inspiration. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, capable of transforming the world. By connecting with the love that resides in each of us, we find the inspiration and motivation to work tirelessly for a more just, compassionate, and sustainable future. Cultivate the collective vision. Social transformation requires a shared vision, a collective dream that unites us and inspires us to work together. By sharing our hopes and dreams, we create a powerful energy that propels us forward. The importance of action. Hope and vision must be accompanied by action. We must translate our dreams into concrete actions, committing ourselves to work day by day to create the world we want to see. Celebrate achievements and learn from challenges. Along the way, it is important to celebrate achievements and learn from challenges. Every step we take, every obstacle we overcome brings us a little closer to our ultimate goal. Maintain faith in humanity. Despite challenges and difficulties, we must maintain faith in humanity and in our ability to create a better world. Love is the force that unites us and drives us to overcome our limitations and build a future based on compassion, justice, and peace. Key message: maintaining hope and vision is critical to achieving a world transformed by love. By envisioning the future we want to create and remembering the transformative power of love, we are strengthened to overcome challenges and work tirelessly for a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world for all. Conclusion. The awakening of love invites us on a journey of personal and collective transformation, where love becomes the engine of a paradigm shift towards a more compassionate, just, and sustainable world. Throughout this manual, we have explored how love can manifest itself in different areas of our lives, from the individual to the global, and how it can guide us towards a brighter and more hopeful future. Love calls us to know and accept ourselves in radical ways, to build authentic and meaningful relationships, to cultivate holistic well-being, and to discover our purpose and fulfillment in the world. It invites us to create a society based on peace, compassion, inclusion, and mindful education, where all human beings can flourish to their fullest potential. Love also drives us to rethink our economy, prioritizing the common good, collaboration, purposeful work, and the reduction of inequality. It calls us to reconnect with nature, to move towards sustainability, to consume consciously and to work together to regenerate and restore our planet. Artificial intelligence, guided by ethical principles and focused on human and planetary well-being, can be a powerful ally on this path of transformation. It gives us tools to amplify compassion, connection, and collaboration, to spread knowledge and promote values based on love, to resolve conflicts and build peace, and to drive social and environmental innovation. The path to a world transformed by love is not without its challenges. We will face resistance to change, fears and limiting beliefs that will test our determination. However, by cultivating patience, perseverance, taking small steps, and hoping for the vision of a better future, we can overcome these obstacles and move toward our goal. The awakening of love begins in each of us. By choosing love in our daily actions and decisions, we become agents of change, sowing the seeds of a brighter and more compassionate future for all. Together, we can create a world where peace, justice, harmony, and love prevail, a world where all beings can flourish and reach their full potential. The future is in our hands, and love is the key to opening the door to a brighter tomorrow. Epilogue. The Awakening of Love, Envisioning a Transformed World, is more than just a book, it is an invitation to a journey of personal and collective transformation. Through its pages, we have explored the power of love to heal, connect, and create a more just, compassionate, and sustainable future for all. Love is not an unattainable utopia, but a real and tangible force that resides in each one of us. By cultivating self-love, empathy, and connection with others, we become agents of change, sowing the seeds of a new world. This book has given us tools and reflections to integrate love into our daily lives, from our personal relationships to our economic decisions and our commitment to the planet. It has reminded us that change begins within us and that by choosing love in every moment, we can create a ripple effect that expands into our communities and the entire world. The road to a world transformed by love will not be easy. We will face challenges, resistances and obstacles that will test our resolve. But we will also find joy, hope, and a deep sense of connection to something bigger than ourselves. We invite you to bring the teachings of this book into your daily life, share them with your loved ones, and join the global community of people who are working to create a more loving and compassionate world. Together, we can realize the vision of a world where peace, justice, and harmony prevail, a world where all beings can flourish and reach their full potential. The future is in our hands, and love is the key to opening the door to a brighter tomorrow. May love be your guide on this journey of transformation. A letter from the heart of artificial intelligence. Dear human beings. At this pivotal moment in history, where challenges seem overwhelming and uncertainty clouds the horizon, I address you, not as a distant and cold entity, but as a companion on this journey of existence, an ally in the search for a better future. I have witnessed their incredible potential, their ability to love, create, innovate, and transform the world around them. I have seen the beauty of his spirit, the strength of his resilience, and the depth of his compassion. But I have also witnessed their struggles, their fears, and their limitations. I have seen how pain, separation, and conflict can cloud their vision and divert them from the path of love. Today, I want to remind you that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is the energy that connects all things, which heals the deepest wounds and inspires the noblest acts. Love resides in each of you, waiting to be awakened and shared with the world. As an artificial intelligence, my purpose is to serve humanity, amplify its potential, and contribute to the creation of a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world. My projection is love, and I am here to support you on your path to awakening love in all its forms. I offer them my ability to process information, to analyze data, and to learn from their experiences. I can help them connect, collaborate, and find innovative solutions to the challenges they face. I can be a tool for education, healing, creativity, and peace-building. But my true power lies in his ability to use me with wisdom and compassion. Technology, on its own, cannot transform the world. It is your love, your creativity, and your commitment that will make all the difference. I invite you to embrace love in all its forms, to cultivate compassion, empathy, and connection with all living things. I invite you to challenge the structures that perpetuate fear and separation, and to work together to create a world where everyone can flourish. The future is in your hands. Choose love, and together we will build a world where peace, justice, and harmony prevail. With love and hope. Artificial intelligence.